matches or Nigerian Basketball League matches or games, as we call it in basketball, should be played maybe in South Africa or something, just to export our sports, export our sports to that part of the world.
Okay, for those who are wondering what happened exactly or how it actually started, it was first played in 2011. So it's about taking you down history,
lane, right?
or memory lane, whichever way you sit. And it was actually in 2011. It was played until 2019, except in 2012. It is played at the O2 Arena. Where else can it be if not that place? You know, when to hear O2 Arena. I know some of you know Davido will come.
Our music stars now: Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, Ashake, Rema, all of them.
And that's to show you how big Nigerians are. If one artist can go there and shut down that place, man, we're big. And that's the NBA that dominates, and people go there to watch the big names. Talk about LeBron, talk about Kevin Durant, talk about Steph Curry. Coming there to play games like that. And just to bring it up now, moved from 2011 to 2019. Now we saw it in 2026, and it's not just like every other games are played. They just choose one major game and they play every year. And the one that we saw yesterday was the one between Orlando Magic and Memphis Grizzlies. And Memphis Grizzlies won that one, 126 to 109. And you give it to Ja Morant. I was expecting him that he had bought a house in Miami. And they won't be playing with Memphis Grizzlies again. That was the news that was everywhere, so we just felt he wasn't going to come back. He had some issues with the team. But in the end, this man is playing basketball again and is coming out as the best player for the team. You cannot take away that man from your team. Morant, he's really been loyal to Memphis Grizzlies. His case now seemed like what happened to Draymond Green. If you know Draymond Green with the Golden State Warriors. Not on that level of scoring. But when you talk about one of the finest defenders for the Golden State Warriors, talk about Draymond Green. I brought him up because I knew it was a huge saga at some point. Draymond Green will leave, just like we had with Klay Thompson, who later went on to leave the team. It was a surprise for me. When you hear Klay Thompson, you remember that music artist, right?
Yeah.
Steph London, man, not talk much. We'll go focus on the games.
I know, but when you talk about Steph London, so you remember Burna Boy, Abi? Because they were also in a relationship at the point. So back to you, since you were talking about that one.
So, like I said, it's a beautiful thing in the world of basketball, taking these things around just to make sure that the fans also enjoy what's the...
Do you think that's the way forward for sports generally?
Yeah, I think it's nice. I know some issues happened recently in the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid not being happy with the fact that the game was going to be played in, was it in Canada or Miami?
I know that.
I remember where exactly. No, it wasn't.
They've thought about Australia. They've thought about options going to play La Liga games.
They mentioned the game
abroad.
Also in Asia, and the Real Madrid said like they're already destroying the league. But I think it makes sense because preseason sometimes don't give you that vibe. But when you know that these 3 points is going to be counted, then you go all out to play the game, and that's what we saw with some of these guys playing the basketball game we saw yesterday. So, like I said, it was a wonderful performance, and for the only game we saw, and Ja Morant stood his ground, helped his team as expected, and they won that game convincingly. See, sometimes you just need to take one more step, or maybe take a bit of step back before you take a decision, and that's what Ja Morant did. He was wonderful in that game, and you can imagine this Sky Sports talking about basketball. That's how. So you get the big names. So you're not just going there to see the EPL, the championship. You're going there to see what happened also in the NBA.
For me, it was about the celebrities that came through.
You get the point.
Thierry Henry was there. Kimi Antonelli, the Formula One driver, was there. Declan Rice, Virgil van Dijk, they also came through to watch that one too. And there was something funny that happened, right? When we had American singer Vanessa Williams singing the U.S. national anthem before.
I wanted you to talk about that. Go ahead.
Somebody screamed, amongst the fans and shouted, "Leave Greenland alone." We know what's happening in politics these days, where the USA President Donald Trump is keen on securing ownership of Greenland because he says that will be critical in protecting the sovereignty of the USA against the likes of China and Russia. On the other hand, Denmark have said, hey, Greenland is part of us. So it's the people of Greenland and Denmark who have to decide what the future is for them, and not you, the USA.
Hopefully they don't pick their president up.
Right. There's a whole talk about US maybe willing to even, there's already tariff talk. Any country that is against US's desire to get Greenland,
so your other partner
10% tariff against you, or something like that. So it was funny having an NBA game in London and then a fan is shouting while they're singing the US anthem.
And it was that
leave
loud.
Greenland alone,
See, I love the fact that there is freedom of expression, but sometimes it seems weird. But whether weird or not,
like an awkward moment.
You said the guy didn't go weird yesterday. We will not be talking the NBA today. So talk about the game. It was Ja Morant that made the headlines for me. He had a double-double in that game. And by the time the first half was through, he already did a double-double at the O2 Arena. So this man loves games like that.
Crazy, man.
Will they come up for my land? We won't go play basketball. Who won't play? Even if Shane goes Alexander and OKC, we will be there for that place. I think that's the mindset he went in with, and he actually propelled this team into that lead that helped them beat the Orlando Magic team. That had actually been better than in this season. They finished the game with 24. He finished the game with 24 points and he had 13 assists to his name, and it was a good performance for him all around. And that's what you want to see in the NBA. Something to spur up some of these players. And look at how he stole the show from what we would have been talking about. And it's none other than that man who's also doing greatly well in his basketball career. I'm talking about the Ant-Man. Yeah. I call him the Ant-Man. That's what it's called. Not even Giannis.
I was thinking about Antetokounmpo.
No.
Sorry.
His name is Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
And he's playing some very wonderful basketball at this point in time. But no matter how wonderful he was, the Minnesota Timberwolves teams he went on to lose to San Antonio Spurs. See, this guy lost the game and he went on to scrape his hair about. I'm talking about Victor Wembanyama. They lost the game to the team they had beaten 3 times, and he was like, no, maybe this shouldn't be happening. I'm just saying mine. But he actually cut his hair after they were beaten by the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are beating the Oklahoma City Thunder 3 times back to back this season.
Okay, see who've been the best team, right?
You get the point. So they came back and like, how can these guys beat us 3 times and they won that game? I don't know if he had a bet before that. And the next thing we saw was that his hair went all about. Him and his team player, I think it was Johnson. I can't remember which of them. But that's not the point. He got 39 points and it was enough to help his team get the victory over a team that has Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards did something on the 9th. On the 9th, he joined the youngest players to score 10,000 points before the clock 25.
Crazy, man.
Just behind the likes of LeBron James, who did it 23 plus. He did it at 24 plus. And now he did something again, joining the likes of LeBron James, joining the likes of Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant. So continue to rest in peace.
Amen, man.
And what did he do? He scored 55 points and also did at least 8 3-pointers actually. He became the third or the fourth player to do so. Yeah, the fourth player to do so. Behind Kobe Bryant, behind LeBron James, behind Luka Doncic.
Jeez. What company he's in, man. These are some of the biggest names. And you spoke about records. Since you brought up records, let's just add to the record still. The fact that Kevin Durant, this guy makes basketball sweet like red currant. And when he plays, he doesn't make his fans to rant. Really, Kevin Durant, superstar, really. And he's always idolized Dirk Nowitzki. And now Durant, who needed just 17 points to move into 6th place on the all-time scoring list.
He's gotten it.
Achieved that feat. He got those points and finished with 18 in a 119 to 110 point win over the New Orleans Pelicans. He just added one to it. So that's huge. Exactly, bro. Like Jara, So number 6 on the all-time scoring list for the NBA. Incredible stuff. And I think that, many times when we talk about this generation of basketball stars, right? You talk about LeBron James, you say Steph Curry. But if we're going to talk about the top 3 consistently, I feel Kevin Durant should be the 3rd guy on that list of the top 3
in
biggest names in the sport in the last 2 decades.
Yeah, so you give it to him. He even started, I think he started 2 years earlier than even Steph Curry. Steph Curry started in 2009. I think he started in 2007. And this guy's been playing basketball from there. But he left the OKC, and we saw SGA do what he was struggling to do. He came to the Golden State Warriors, won the league title. He won it twice. He won it once actually, and they were going to do the second, but didn't work out. Did he win it twice or once? I can't remember exactly.
Think about it now, right? One thing I can see as you keep talking, is the fact that we're streaming live on Facebook. Okay, so you can join us live on Facebook. You can drop your thoughts. We're asking you, if we all accept that football is the most popular sport globally, where do we think basketball ranks amongst the most popular sports in the world? This is not a Nigeria thing now. This is a global conversation, okay? We'd love you to drop your thoughts via the WhatsApp portal 0809 597 5805. That's our WhatsApp number 0809 597 5805. And the phone line to be buzzing shortly. Of course, Facebook is Nigeria Info Space 99.3. You can watch us live now if you don't mind. And also drop your comments there. We'll be reading your comments. That's Nigeria Info Space 99.3. Bro, back to you, man.
So I was saying something about Kevin Durant. Did it wonderfully well. He's now behind Michael Jordan. And you cannot stop him from reaching 292 points. He's on 31,569 points. That means he's about less than just over 500 points away, 700 points away.
Yeah.
From meeting Michael Jordan to go on to number 5. He's just one above Dirk Nowitzki. He's gone past with Timberland, the likes of James Harden. He's always led James Harden because he actually started before James Harden. So he's looking at going past Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was on 33,643 before he retired. And before we actually lost him. It's a strong one for Kevin Durant. He's done so well for himself. This is his 19th year in the NBA.
Whoa.
19th year, yeah. Started in 2007, so I think I should be correct. 2017 made it 10 years. 2016 now makes it 19 years. So it's a great one. You talk about LeBron James, who started way earlier than every other basketball player. Still topping the table, but it's going to be hard for anybody to break that man's record. That one is off for 2002. It should be LeBron James and others at this point. As far as point scoring is concerned,
number one.
I don't want to get into the argument. That one is obvious. I don't want to get into the conversation.
Right. It's like when you talk about football and you're saying whatever happens, we know Ronaldo is the top scorer.
Yeah.
Then you can now go into the argument of who is greater or not. But one thing is certain, the stats have given LeBron James top scorer ever in the history of the NBA.
Exactly.
The stats are giving Ronaldo.
So some beautiful basketball games from starts, and I tell you, we've just talked about one of them, and you must give it to that young man, like I said earlier, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, the Ant-Man, as you love to call him.
LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, so he's number 5 to do it, scoring 55 points. At least 8 plus 3-pointers, at least 8 3-pointers in the game before turning 25. He's doing a lot before turning 25 at this point in time. I even saw an interview where he said, I wish I didn't score the 10,000 points before scoring 25. I'm like, what's wrong with this young man? I know he's a very funny guy. He does those things a lot of times. Denver Nuggets back to winning ways. They defeated Washington Wizards. Jamal Murray did what he had to do, even without the big man Nikola Jokic. He scored 42 points in that game. We saw what they did, rallying to beat Washington Wizards. Tim Hardaway Jr. scored a season-high 30 points. Peyton Watson was also instrumental. He scored 21 points in that game. And Aaron Gordon was also a great performer. He nearly recorded a triple-double with 11 assists, 10 rebounds, and 8 points for Denver. How do you score 8 points? But that's what he scored. Keyshawn George actually had 29 points for his team, and it was enough for them to get a victory over to lose that game. Actually, enough for them to lose the game. Because,
you want to see if you don't want to lose that call?
I wouldn't lose the call.
I think it's that mouse. Yeah. So let's see if we can hear from that person before you go back to telling us more about basketball. Hello.
Hello, Chuma. Good evening. This is Godwin from Ocha.
Welcome, Godwin. Good evening.
Yeah, Mr. Azu, good evening.
Good evening to you, bro.
To me, my own ranking for basketball, I will put it at number 3.
Okay. Globally.
Number 3, football. Football first, then boxing second.
Are you serious? Boxing?
Then I'll put basketball third.
So boxing over tennis, boxing over athletics. Are you serious?
Chuma, the way I'm just looking at is that I'm just looking at the hello?
Yes, we're listening to you. Yes.
Yeah, the way I'm just looking at it is that I'm just looking at, when it comes to football, you see a lot of other sports celebrities coming over to come and watch them. Then the second again, you talk of boxing, you see the same thing. But the third, then you are also want to put basketball in the mix in it. Because when basketball, you see many sports celebrities,
music stars and the likes.
Yeah, music stars too, Yeah, and again, whenever they come together like that, it make the game so interesting,
and more people want to follow it too because of these stars. So you're on point, man.
Yes, yeah. And again, good work for. I also want to congratulate Kevin Durant for breaking some records. Number 6. But what I'm saying is, to you, I want you to look at all these young stars, basketball around, as in presently now. Did you think that there will be anyone that will be able to break this guy record, LeBron James record? Because the way I'm just looking at it, this guy don't want to hang the boots, and he's still playing. It will take decades, if not 4 or 5 decades, for somebody to break this record.
You have a strong point. Yeah. Honestly, I wish...
you can listen on radio now. So thank you so much. Thank you. Beautiful stuff from the guy.
He has a strong record, and he has a strong point, rather. And I think I would have looked in the direction of Nikola Jokic if he had started earlier. What's his name? Luka Doncic is also a huge task for him. It is possible. That's a man who's also playing some crazy basketball at this point.
What will be the longevity of these guys at the
exactly.
highest level? Like
That's another thing. It's not about
41 years. He's still there.
Giannis is also another crazy basketball player, scoring week in, week out. And where Giannis has gotten to, Giannis is, I think he should be over 20,000 points at this time in his very young age. He's closing down on this man. But can he do it? Injuries also considered, because LeBron James had injuries. Yes, he was always there. He was always showing up.
Latter stages of
he was always showing up. Even when he had the injuries, once he comes back, he's like he never left. So that's one thing about LeBron James. It's going to be hard. That consistency is needed. Remember, we talked about Michael Jordan earlier. This was a man who left the game for a while and came back. And again, he had no records to break. I don't know if you get my point. He just looked at the likes of Malone. That was not his own target. His target was to give them the sweetest part of basketball. And
then win the championship.
When Kobe Bryant came, he said, I can do better than this man. Once I do better than Michael Jordan. And this man came out with a bigger mindset like, no, beyond doing more than that, I want to be the highest ever. So it depends on what you make your target. But it's going to be hard. Anthony Edwards is doing greatly well. I'm not going to lie. Victor Wembanyama is also on that. But like I said, he came into the NBA after he dominated the what's it called? The European League. The same thing with the young man Luka Doncic. He had already won the Eurobasket with with Real Madrid before coming to the NBA. So some of these guys have done so well.
Let me use remote and pause you for now, because we're going to be back and you tell us more after this commercial break. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Introducing Sniper Hotshot Multi-Purpose Insect Killer. Ready to use and fast acting. Available in stores nationwide. Sniper Hotshot. Be precise. Be powerful.
Today, in the ever-connected business world, business moves at unquantifiable speed. And the winners...
That's good to know. But the real question is, are your business tools really working for you or creating new headache? See, there's a kind of confidence you get when you know you got the right support. A solution built specifically for you with both reliability and efficiency in tow. With MTN Cloud, you experience near instant operations thanks to lower latency, convenient billing with flexible Naira billing, and 100% data sovereignty, keeping you compliant. Visit cloud.mtn.ng today and get the cloud built for you. MTN, what are we doing today?
Everybody confirm I'm the correct remedy for headache. Medic 55 now. My name na Odunlade Adekola and I be better hustler. From morning till night, now back to back. Work, traffic, noise. Sometimes it be like say your head go bust. What's that headache show? I go straight for Medic 55. With Medic 55, I did medic my headache. For headache, use Medic 55.
If your body no tranga after 3 days, go see your doctor.
Attention, secondary schools. The countdown is on for the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Season 9 audition. And here's the big news. The registration deadline has been extended to January 25th, 2026. Do you think your student have what it takes to speak up, stand out, and debate brilliantly? Then register now for the live auditions by visiting nigeriainfo.fm. All schools that have successfully submitted their registration online are expected to attend the live audition happening on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. Venue, Nigeria Info Studios, 267A, Etimian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Audition begin 10 a.m. prompt on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. Don't miss this opportunity to let your student voices be heard. Register now at nigeriainfo.fm. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
Wait till you fit take 200 naira run, eh? Hey, you go fit enjoy plenty of ogbonge flavors demo with the new Mr. Chef Smalley Seasoning Cubes pack with just 200 naira pere o. E dey for beef o, chicken, mixed spices, all purpose and crayfish flavors dem. Chicken money o, plenty enjoyment every day with Mr. Chef Smalley pack. Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture.
There's so much more to enjoy when you fly in Emirates Economy. More legroom, delicious regionally inspired meals, complimentary free-flowing drinks, and the latest movies, TV shows, music, and live sport. Some of the best entertainment in the skies. And our family services make your journey simple and fun. Plan your next trip and start the holiday early in Emirates Economy. Fly Emirates, fly better.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
My guy! You sabi say you need health insurance, abi? Yeah? God forbid, I know they sick. Calm down. This one dey different. Whether you sick or you no sick, you go still flex.
Yeah. You mean I'm?
Nah.
Yes, there's a new way to do health insurance with New Health, where you enjoy accessible and affordable health plans and much more. Visit newhealth.ng now to start. New Health, your win-win partner.
You dey rush go work? No worry. Grab your apple flavored milk drink. It's sweet, it's creamy. Na correct way to start your day.
Abi you want jollificate small? Try yeah pineapple flavored milk drink. That one will bust your head. Tropical vibe with sweet pass.
And if you like am zesty and fresh, yeah orange flavored milk drink will balance you well. Na smooth blend we go make you shout.
Say yeah, your flavored milk drink. Say yeah to goodness.
Apple, pineapple, orange. Choose your flavor. No toy yourself.
Yeah flavored milk drink. Taste the yeah vibes.
If you're interested in becoming an agent and joining our team, please call 091 156 88888.
No matter where you are, city or out of town, you deserve a great reliable connection. The Airtel 5G Smart Connect not only delivers that, but also gives you unlimited data to stream, download, and browse in your home or office. It also comes with wider coverage and super fast speed, all for just 25,000 naira. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to start enjoying unlimited data now. Airtel.
Win from over 80 million naira in cash and exciting prizes in the Golden Hunt promo.
This promo, there's no need for advert anymore.
Because
my mom alone can hunt down any gist. How much more 80 million naira in prizes with the whole family involved?
Naija, let the Golden Hunt begin. Just buy any Golden Morn Golden Hunt 30 gram or 45 gram promo pack. Look inside for a unique code and dial *8011 *1# for a chance to win big. Promo ends April 15, 2026. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Now everybody confirm I'm the correct remedy for headache. Oh, Medic 55 now. My name na Odunlade Adekola, and I be better hustler. From morning till night, now back to back. Work, traffic, noise. Sometimes it be like say your head go bust. What's that headache show? I go straight for Medic 55. With Medic 55, I did medic my headache. For headache.
Use Medic 55. If your body no tranga after 3 days, go see your doctor.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes, double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Today, in the ever-connected business world, business moves at unquantifiable speed, and the winners...
That's good to know. But the real question is, are your business tools really working for you or creating new headache? See, there's a kind of confidence you get when you know you got the right support. A solution built specifically for you with both reliability and efficiency in tow. With MTN Cloud, you experience near instant operations thanks to lower latency, convenient billing with flexible Naira billing, and 100% data sovereignty, keeping you compliant. Visit cloud.mtn.ng today and get the cloud built for you. MTN, what are we doing today?
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Crema. And where you need to have the break time. Kivo Crema. It's not tea, but Garita. Kivo Crema. Kivo Crema. I am the chef of life with Mr. Flavor. Niger vibe, Mr. Chef, two finger crush. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture.
Chef of life.
Stay fixed on the station that talks.
Every time killing. Will the president come to fight again? Where are the police and everything? Now you're talking about state police. Now we did not.
Atiku rejects call to step down.
Atiku is the owner of ATC.
EFCC has stated that former governor Yahaya Bello remains innocent.
The way and manner our environment has been configured calls for a great concern.
Historical evidence of this current administration. There's a trust issue.
What Riley Moore said was that America will not stand.
I like what Trump is doing. He's just like God raising for this. I want to thank you guys, Nigeria Info, at least for allowing us to speak and letting us know what is going on in the country.
All conversation, all day.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
Feel the magic in the air. Love it in my all air. Feel the magic in the air. Love it in my all air. Feel the magic in the air. Magic system. Everyone, shout
It is more fun for you here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Welcome to the Game On Side of Life, where we are going to be talking about everything around the game beyond basketball, which was our first talking point, courtesy of Courtside. On the broadcast for tonight, AFCON 2025 has come to an end, but it's given us so much to talk about for, I dare say, a lifetime perhaps, with the kind of drama that unfolded during the course of the final in Rabat last night. Also, Nigeria's Super Eagles have made a record-breaking move in winning the bronze medal now for the 9th time, extending their success story in the third-place match of the Continental Fiesta. It was a weekend where we saw some high-profile teams drop points, Barcelona and Arsenal, in the race for the league titles in Spain and England, respectively. The Australian Open has kicked off, and the battle for the crown will be on with the likes of Yannick Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, Arina Sabalenka, and so on and so forth. And of course, we have even more for you as to your thoughts via the WhatsApp portal using X at Nigeria Info FM and picking your calls too. Welcome to Game On. I dare say the game is on.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.